Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU stand. This is your preview for Man United versus Nottingham Forest. It's an easy one. I think this is an easy one. Of course, Manchester United have one foot in this Carabao Cup final thanks to a resounding 3-0 win away at Nottingham Forest last week. Erik ten Hag's sides, of course, all but ensured safe passage to Wembley for next month's final. Was such a convincing display at City Ground last time around. Definitely we can afford to rest up players for Wednesday's home leg at Old Trafford. While United, of course, won't be taking Forest lately, we could hardly ask for a better situation. I mean, our home form has been fantastic throughout this campaign, and it would take something extraordinary to see us knocked out at this stage. Obviously, we're going to go through the lineup. So in this show, guys, we are going to cover the team news, the current form, head-to-head, predicted starting 11, and the score prediction. So be sure to stick around until the end. Let's just quickly take a look at the team news now. Obviously, before we get started, don't forget to smash a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I do see that Star 4 Chilla R, thanks for joining in. So yeah, let's talk about the team news. So team news, Erik ten Hag. Ten Hag is expecting to rotate. We obviously knew that for this game. Alejandro Garnacho, Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Fred, and Victor Lindelof are all amongst those who could actually play in this match. While Jadon Sancho has returned to training, we might be able to see him in this match. I think if there is a better situation to put Jadon Sancho back into the team, I think this could be it. Christian Eriksen, however, was seen leaving Old Trafford on crutches after that FA Cup win over Reading. So it seems unlikely that he will play in this match. Obviously, he's not going to be fit. Even if he was fit, I don't think we should risk him or play him in this match. For Forest, so quickly, let's just quickly cover Nottingham Forest's team news. So Chris Wood is cup tied, while the injured Dean Henderson would not have been available to play anyways. He's also out. Wayne Hennessy will start the goal, obviously, for them. While it will be interesting to see how seriously they're gonna take this. I mean, Steve Cooper would have to take a look at this tie and think maybe this is over and we might have to go with our bench. But if they take it seriously, I don't think they can come back and win 4-0. I just don't see us losing this game 4-0. So let's just go over quickly with my starting lineup. So my predicted 11, this is what I think is going to start. Obviously, what you're looking at now is the team that has started against Reading. So we got to make a few changes here. So just bear with me here and let me know if you guys disagree or agree. Just let me know in the chat and I'll try my best to go through all the questions. So, David De Gea and goal. Are we going to stick with David De Gea for this game? Why would we? I think he's not needed. He's not needed for this game. He's not needed for this game. I don't see us, like I said, I don't see us conceding 5 or 4. So David De Gea has to come out here. And I'm going to put Tom Heaton for this matchup. So if we're not going to give them games in these kind of matches, I don't know when they're going to play. I think Tom Heaton, if he's not going to play this game when we won the game, the first leg 3-0, he has to start this match. He has to start this match. Chilla says, I think David De Gea is better than Heaton. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But the problem is we need to give game time to Tom Heaton. So this is the kind of game that we can actually rest David De Gea. So by no means I'm dropping David De Gea. David De Gea is not dropped. He's just being rested for this one. Back 4, I don't think we should make any changes. Wan-Bissaka will stay there. Dalot is not available, so Wan-Bissaka will definitely have to stay there. Harry Maguire and Lindelof did okay against Reading. Would you want to put back Martinez and Varane for this game? I don't think so. Why would you do that? We have 2 or 3 days after the next game against, I believe, Crystal Palace. So on Saturday, we have another game against Crystal Palace. So this game is done and dusted. So this is the time to rest our main guys and give a chance to the likes of Harry Maguire and Lindelof in that back 4. So I don't see a change in the back 4. This back 4 will stay the same in my opinion. Shaw is, I don't think Shaw is available as well for selection. So back 4, as you can see, Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Malacia will be my back 4. So in the middle of the park, we're definitely gonna have to make a change. Let's start off with the obvious one, ERIKSEN. Like I mentioned earlier, he's not available. He's on crunches, so he's not gonna be playing this game. We don't know. God knows how long he's gonna be out. So hopefully he can return to the team, but we're just gonna have to take him off here. I was thinking maybe, obviously Fred definitely gonna play now. The fact that ERIKSEN is out, I think Fred will be here, but I also think we should rest Casemiro. No need for protection for this back 4 against Nottingham Forest. It's not like we're playing a difficult opponent. We already scored 3 goals like I mentioned earlier. So Casemiro as well should be rested for this matchup because in 3 days we have another game. So Maino should come in. Look, I would have gone with McFred as always, but every fan is actually tired of looking at McFred starting week in, week out last season. So I don't think we should play those 2 together. So Maino with Fred might work. What do you guys think? But I think this could be the lineup that we would see. Maino, obviously, Erik Ten Hag has played him. He did play him consistently from off the bench. Every time we're winning the game against Reading, he came on as well. So I do expect Maino to be given a chance to start in this match. So these 2 could be our midfield. Up front, of course, Anthony. Here's the question mark with Anthony. So are you going to start Anthony or are you going to give a chance to Sancho? Anthony has done well against Reading. Probably deservingly man of the match performance against Reading. Some people were saying Casemiro. It could have been Casemiro. It could have been Anthony. Just to put it that way. Anthony just completely dominated the opponents in that match. Would you rest him or would you want him to continue his rhythm? So you don't want him to lose his momentum. That's what I'm looking at. So for that reason, I think Anthony should start against Nottingham Forest. Maybe get a couple of goals or a goal here or an assist there and get your match rhythm going, get your confidence up. You should continue to do the same. So I think Anthony should stay there. Help me says because we are 3-0 up. Yes, that is exactly right. So because we are 3-0 up, we're resting players here. As you can see, this is not our strongest 11 by no means, but we're just resting a bunch of them here. So this is the time to give a game time for anybody. But Erik ten Hag insisted that he's not just going to give away a lineup or a position in the team for the sake of it. He wants all the players to give 100%. He wants everybody to push forward and fight for their places. He has proven that. So it's not just going to be a gift for some of these players. They're just going to have to fight for it. Chilla says, I feel like Sancho will go in for Anthony because Anthony needs to rest and Sancho can play his first match versus his first match after his return. So yes, that's exactly what I mentioned. So that could happen. That could definitely happen. I would not be surprised. But if it was me, if I was the manager, I would definitely just continue to play Anthony in that position. But I would not be against it if I see Sancho playing in that position. So let's just move forward here. So Anthony would stay there for me. Bruno Fernandes is another one that needs resting. Pelstri is the guy to come in and replace him. We've seen this last game around against Reading. Pelstri came on for Bruno Fernandes. He played that as a number 10. So in this match, we should give him a start. We should give him a start. And Bruno needs to be rested. Again, another game coming up. I don't have to. I know I have said it like a million times already, but Bruno has to be rested as well. Pelstri goes in as a number 10. Hopefully, he can help us create chances for our forwards and maybe get on the score sheet, get some assists in this match. That would help out. And also play well. Just build your confidence in this matchup. By the way, making all these changes, the one factor is it's going to give us an extra energy because these players haven't played that much. Most of them haven't played that much. So the energy level is just going to go up. The intensity is going to go up. So we need to freshen up the team and the squad. So Pelstri as a number 10. Rashford, okay. So Rashford, he's out the team for me again. Obviously, he's not being dropped. He's the most informed striker right now in the league. But we're gonna have to rest him. We cannot afford to lose Marcus Rashford. Like, guys, you don't understand. Like, we really cannot afford to play without Marcus Rashford. If Marcus Rashford gets injured, like ERIKSEN and Donny van de Beek did, we're gonna be in big trouble. We are going to be in big trouble. So we need to just make sure we protect Marcus Rashford, and for that reason he should be on the bench or be rested for this match. Guess who's coming in? Obviously, Garnacho. Garnacho will be coming in. Erik ten Hag has given Garnacho a lot of game time from off the bench, and some of the games he also started as well. Would not be surprised to see Garnacho starting on the left. Chilla says maybe Sancho can go for Rashford. Exactly. That could definitely happen. By the way, that could definitely happen. So we could see this. So we could see Erik ten Hag going like this. But what I'm thinking, he's not just going to push Sancho straight into the starting 11. I think he's going to bring him in maybe the last 30 minutes, the last 40 minutes. The same way he did with Garnacho, Pelstri. I think he's going to do that. Slowly but surely, he's going to come into the team. But I don't think he's going to give him a starting position. So I'll stick with this Garnacho, Pelstri, and Anthony. Up top, of course, who else? Easy says, tell us more about De Jong or Bellingham, the new transfers. Yeah, so guys, nothing is gonna happen. I mean, in this window, nothing is gonna happen. I don't see us signing De Jong or Bellingham in this transfer window. In the summer, that is possible, but definitely it's not happening If we are going to do any kind of loan deal, I think we are going to do it in January. And I don't expect us to go and sign a big player. I think it's just gonna be a loan deal for a smaller player like Weghorst. So I don't see us making big changes, and I do not see us making big signings before the January transfer closes. So Erik ten Hag needs to be backed. He needs to be backed. We have ERIKSEN and Donny van de Beek out. That means we need someone. I mean, we're not gonna rely on Maino and McTominay on Fred in the middle of the park. I really don't know how long ERIKSEN is out, but if he's out for a long time, just like Donny van de Beek, I think we need a reinforcement. We need to sign players. We need a player that can come in and just be that squad player and support the team. Okay, so we digress there. So let's just focus on the lineup here. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the transfer before we end. So let's just finish up the lineup here quickly. So Weghorst up front for me. Clearly, we don't have any other option. Rashford is gonna be rested. Anthony Martial is not fit. Are you gonna play Elanga up front? I don't see it. I'd rather see Weghorst up front than Elanga. To be honest with you, Elanga is just, he needs to go. He needs to go. I think we've given him enough chance. He needs to go to a championship team or another team and get minutes under his belt. And maybe he could return and be a squad player. But other than that, I really don't see Elanga having a starting role in this team. Never. It's just not going to happen. So pretty much this looks like my starting 11, my predicted 11, and this is what I think Erik ten Hag will choose on Wednesday. Easy Joe says McTominay, ERIKSEN is injured. Yeah, so I preferred Maino, and instead of seeing the same old McFred in the middle of the park, we hate it. I don't think any fan can just put a chat in here saying that I would love to see McFred start. I think each one of us just tired of looking at McTominay and Fred play together. Maybe we can go with Maino and then take out Maino or take out Fred and put McTominay in the second half. But as a starting position, those two just don't work. McFred just don't work. So that's why I just wanted to change that up and give a chance to a youngster like Maino to come in. Okay, so this is the team, guys. This is the team. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think about this team, what you agree or disagree about this. We got over 25 people watching. Don't forget to smash a like I said. Smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let's just, okay. So now we could talk about the transfer news. I have seen this morning a news that Inter Milan wants to sign Harry Maguire. So that is the one that I wanted to talk about. Let me see if I can put this. So Chilla says, people say Inter Milan will want to sign Harry Maguire, but I think Maguire said no. Why would Maguire say no? It's clear. I mean, it's clear to me that he's not fancied by Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag does not like Harry Maguire. That has been clear from the get-go. I think Maguire has started a couple of games at the start of the season, but after that, I think he has been dropped. He has been dropped consistently. So I don't see him getting much game time unless Varane, Rolls-Royce Varane is injured, or Licha Martinez is injured. So these two are the big boys now. They are the big boys. They are the starters of this team. So if these two are not injured or are not tired, I don't see Harry Maguire starting. So if I was Harry Maguire, I would really consider going to Inter Milan. And if I was Ten Hag, I think I would let him go. We don't need Harry Maguire. I'm telling you, we do not need Harry Maguire in this team. We can play Luke Shaw as a left centre back if Martinez is injured. We can play Lindelof if Varane is injured. So I don't think we need Harry Maguire. Even Tuanzebe is in the team. Tuanzebe obviously he might leave, but we have options. In defense, we have options. The problem we have is striker position, and in the middle of the park, I think now could be a worrying sign that we're losing 2 players now, ERIKSEN and Donny van de Beek. So yeah, easy. I think I covered this already. McTominay, ERIKSEN is injured. Yeah. So McTominay could be an option. Like I said, he could be an option, but I just feel like going with Mano and Fred to just freshen things up. All United fans are just completely tired of playing McFred. Rachel says, love your videos, man. Keep it up. Big up, big up. Big up, everybody. We got over like 44 people watching. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Before we finish off, just keep your questions coming in. Before we finish up, keep your questions coming in and get your predictions in as well. What do you think is going to happen? Obviously, everybody knows we're going to go through. Everybody knows we're going to go through. I mean, this is not a rocket science. We're not going to concede 4. Believe me, we're not going to concede 4. Liam, thanks for joining. He says Newcastle versus Man United are incoming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Newcastle versus Man United is going to be the final. Am I sure that Newcastle going to be in the final? Maybe not. You know, it's only a 1-0 lead against Southampton, so they might go out, but they are the favorites to make it to the final. But we are 100% in the final. Believe me. That is not going to change. So the final is going to be Newcastle versus United. It's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be nice. And it's going to be a very good thing for Erik ten Hag to just get that out of the bat. Just get that trophy first. Look at Arteta, guys. Look at Arteta. Arteta just came into Arsenal and won a trophy. That's why he has been given a time to stay there, even when the team is struggling. That's why the board, the fans, everybody stuck around to support Arteta, and look what they're doing now. So a trophy can change a lot for the team, for the players, and for the coach, for the confidence, for the energy of the atmosphere of the fans. A lot can change. So I think Erik ten Hag needs this trophy. Get that trophy in. So we don't want to hear any pundits coming out and saying, oh, he hasn't won a trophy. Oh, he hasn't done anything for United yet. Oh, finishing second is not a trophy. They're going to come. I mean, they're going to come and they're going to say these things if Erik ten Hag doesn't win a trophy. So he needs to get that trophy now. This is the easiest chance. I mean, I could not imagine we're going to be sitting in this position now with Arsenal out, with Chelsea out, with Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City. Everybody is out except us. So easy. This should be an easy win, guys. This should be an easy win. And get that trophy in. Easy says we got magnitude to replace Christian Eriksen. Man, this is killing me. I know, Easy Joe, I know, but the problem is the board. The board are actually trying to sell. They are trying to sell the team, so the club. So I don't see them making an investment now. It's just not gonna happen. I don't see them making an investment at this moment in time. Maybe a loan deal, like I said, here and there, but a huge investment like what Chelsea are doing now, it's not happening. Believe me, it's not happening. Jarl, thanks for joining. He says, Newcastle is the best defensive team in the league. United will struggle to beat them, but love to see a trophy coming to United. That is a correct statement. Jarl is actually correct when he said Newcastle is the best defensive team in the league. They are the best defensive team in the league, but let's not forget, I mean, we nearly beat them at home. Rashford just had a wide open clear-cut chance around 89, 90 minutes, and he missed. We could have beaten them. So I still believe that we are a better team than Newcastle. Our players are better than them. So eventually quality will basically show itself in the final. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Newcastle. Chilla says, can you read my comments? What did you say? I've read all the comments. I think I've gone through everything. So this is a prediction time. So I'm gonna give you my prediction, guys. So before I do, really, really quickly, let's go and take a look at teams form. So coming into this game, you're seeing United won 3 games. We've lost 1 game. We've drawn 1 game. Nottingham Forest, similar. I mean, they've lost 2 games. Won 2 games and drawn 1. So teams form is very similar. I mean, ours is better. Obviously, we just lost 1 game. They lost 2 games, and we drawn each of us were drawn 1 game each. Head to head. Okay, so head to head. Last time we played them in the Premier League, we beaten them 3-0 at home, December 27th. And EFL Cup first leg, again, we did it again, 3-0. So what do you think is gonna happen now? So I'm gonna give you guys my prediction. So Chilla says it's a little bit on top. Just type it again, Chilla. So let's just review the team that I picked. Tom Heaton in goal, like I said. Wan-Bissaka on the right, Maguire and Lindelof. The center backs on the left, we have Malacia. In the middle of the park, Fred. Maino up front. I'm going with Garnacho on the left, Anthony on the right, Pelstri as a number 10, and up top the striker is Weghorst. So this is my starting 11. This is my predicted 11 versus Nottingham Forest. If you agree or disagree, please do let me know in the comment sections which lineup or which player you disagree with. Okay, so let me just tell you quickly my score prediction. So score prediction, I'm gonna go 2-0. Man United. Given the size of United's lead, it's likely we will look to contain Forest. I mean, I don't think we're just gonna bombard Nottingham Forest. I think we're just gonna try to contain the game. With that in mind, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to see us scoring a lot of goals in this match, especially if we make rotation to the team. If we make a lot of rotation to this team, we're not gonna score 3, 4, 5. So I think it's just gonna be a narrow win, 1-0 or 2-0. Obviously, that will definitely take us to the final. Before I finish here, Chilla just wrote something. So I think Erik ten Hag has not been like players like Cristiano, Maguire, because Erik put Ronaldo on the bench ever since Erik came to Man United. So I don't like Erik. I want better manager. Yeah, don't take it personal, Chilla. I mean, don't take it personal. The fact that he has put Cristiano on the bench, whether you see that fair or unfair, it's working for the team now. It's working for the team. So you could be on each side. You could defend Cristiano, or you can be against Erik ten Hag, or be on Erik ten Hag's side. I don't think it's worth talking about it now. Cristiano has left, and the team is okay, and the team is performing at this moment in time. So that's why we gotta support. So no reason to go back and just talk about the stuff that happened. That's just done and dusted. The chapter is closed. Jaw says, I would love McTominay in for Mendo and change position on Garnacho and Pelstri. Yeah, definitely. That could work. That could definitely work. But that is it, guys. That is it. I think I've answered all your questions. That is it. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Like I said, before you leave, don't forget to smash a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and do leave your team, your starting 11 in the comment section below. Guys, don't forget to do that. And also give me your score prediction for this match. And yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Peace.